and the heavens fled away. And there was found no place for them.
Go ahead.
And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before God. And the books were open. And another book was open, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books, according to their works.
See, and the rich man, he was judged according to his works.
Yes, sir.
Keep reading.
13. And the sea gave up the dead, which were in it. And death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them.
See, because your ashes was put over in the sea, the Lord still gonna get you.
Come on.
Gather them ashes back together, come on, because you coming. And I'm gonna open up the books on you, and if your name found in the book, then you good. If it's not, then let's see. Keep going.
And they were judged every man according to their works. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire.
Ooh, look at this. He said, and death and hell were cast in the lake of fire. What is this death and hell? We talking about the grave.
This is the second death.
This is the second death. Look how strong and powerful our God. He gonna throw death and hell into the grave. I'm saying he gonna throw death. He gonna and death and hell were cast into what? The lake of fire. That's what I meant to say. Read that one more time.
And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death.
This is the second death. Verse 15. What does it say?
And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire.
Ooh. And that's the ultimate punishment right there, where the fire is not quenched and the flesh worms they gonna eat forever. So don't sound like, you know, you got a lot of people, and I ain't gonna call their denomination, but anyway, say you gonna get burned up. If that was the case, then how will you punish me? You get burned up, that's it. How is that punishment? You ain't gonna feel it no way, because if you burn a certain amount of time, that's gonna be it. You be just like those children in the Valley of Hinnom. They just burned up, that was it. But these said that the flesh worm gonna eat on you forever right here. And it's gonna be eternal torment. Because look, didn't the rich man say that I am being tormented in this flame? He wasn't burned up, was he? Let's go now. We have Revelations 21:8. Revelation 21:8. We got one more. Revelation 21:8. Go ahead and read it.
But the fearful and unbelieving and abominable.
I know we read this last week.
And murderers.
We're going to read it one more time.
And whoremongers. And sorcerers. And idolaters. And all liars.
Well, now, wait a minute. Whoa. He's dealing with the law right here, right? He's dealing with, this is contrary. If this is walking in sin, then what is walking in righteousness, rather?
The law.
The law. Because he said the murderers and the whoremongers and the sorcerers and idolaters and all liars,
shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone.
I don't have to comment after that, do I? But everybody know what this means, don't they?
Which is the second death.
It's the second death. They're going to have their part of burning with fire and brimstone. Man, let's move on from this. Let's go to Hebrews 10. Hebrews 10, and we're going to pick up at verse 26. Hebrews 10 and 26 is going to be last. Hebrews 10 and 26. Go ahead and read
it. Excuse me. For if we sin willfully after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sins.
Go ahead.
But a certain fearful looking for of judgment, and fiery indignation.
And a fiery indignation.
What
are we talking about? What are we talking about right here?
Yes,
the
sir.
lake of fire. Because this is the ultimate punishment right here. He said a fiery indignation,
which shall devour the adversaries. He that despiseth Moses' law dieth without mercy under 2 or 3 witnesses. Of how much sore punishment, suppose ye, shall he be thought worthy, who have trodden underfoot the Son of God?
Go ahead.
And have counted the blood of the covenant, wherewith he was sanctified, sanctified an unholy thing, and hath done despite unto the Spirit of grace.
Go ahead.
For we know him that hath said, vengeance belongeth unto me.
And vengeance truly belongs unto him, don't, because he has the keys of death and hell in his hand, don't he? Vengeance truly belongs to him. Go ahead and read.
I will recompense, saith the Lord, and again the Lord shall judge.
Now look at this. Now look at this. Go ahead.
It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God.
Ooh. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God, because your ultimate punishment would be, if you don't follow this God right here, it's going to be the lake of fire. And you do not want to go there. So I thank everybody for coming. I thank everybody for listening. And for those that are watching us via internet, thank you.